San Felipe Del Rio Consolidated Independent School District. Greetings. My name is Dr. Carlos Rios and I'm the Superintendent of Schools. Today, I'm excited to report to our community that our students have done incredibly well in terms of state assessment. Over the last 2 years, we've implemented various programs that have supported that upward trend in student achievement. For example, 2 years ago, we implemented the planning protocol, beginning with the end in mind. Today, we have evidence, hard evidence to show that that program has been entirely successful. Our teachers are preparing lessons at a more rigorous level, resulting in higher student achievement. We began a technology initiative providing laptops and tablets to our students at the secondary level. We've expanded that by gaining competitive grants where we're able to provide iPads this year to the students at Calderon. Additionally, we have competed and won a $2 million grant that has allowed us to provide substantive staff development to all our faculty. For example, we've been able to have more teachers certified in math and science and bilingual education than ever before. These are all wonderful things that have provided for the growth, the academic growth of our students. Yet we know that if we are to sustain this growth, we also have to provide for the development of our infrastructure. And specifically, I'm talking today about our buildings. I want to share with you two very important needs for growth. First, the state requires more of the schools, and we must have the facilities to support those requirements. And second, like any other organization, as our buildings become older, the need to improve upon them becomes essential. I hope that we can engage in this conversation so that we can all first understand the growth that we've already accomplished, but more importantly right now, the need to improve upon our facilities. The 76th legislative session enacted the Student Success Initiative. In essence, what they've asked schools is to retain students at grade 5 and grade 8 who haven't shown mastery in their reading and math. Unfortunately, there are two very difficult issues to contend with to meet the requirements of that legislative session. First, there's space. If we retain students who do not pass those exams, do we have the space? Second, do we have the focused program? Unfortunately, over the past few years, since the enactment of the Student Success Initiative, we have been placing students at the next grade level who have met those requirements. Unfortunately, the students have not been successful. That's not just here in Del Rio, that's across the state. I've asked the school board to allocate $2 million to provide a location where we can retain students and not overcrowd Del Rio Middle School, and where we can provide those interventions without disturbing the process at the freshman campus. Therefore, we've created the Blended Academy. At the Blended Academy, we will be able to take students who are not ready for high school work, who unfortunately go to the high school and create distractions, particularly at the freshman campus, and place them at the Blended Academy where they can continue their 8th grade work as retained students, work on high school credits, but at the same time, build those skills that they need to be successful. The Blended Academy is going to be located at the old Garfield building. We're starting to renovate that building, create some parking space, and we will be able to provide students much needed remediation without disturbing the process at the freshman campus, and therefore be able to eliminate things like overcrowded classrooms, classroom disruptions, and really provide for students what they need to be successful. I am certain that within very few years we will be able to see less of a dropout rate and increased graduation rates. The Blended Academy also provides for two additional components. At the high school, we often see so many students disengage because they do not participate, they're unwilling or unable to participate in some of our programs such as fine arts, athletics, or CTE. A lot of students simply want to come to school to have their courses taken and graduate. Many schools around the state have provided what they call non-traditional high schools, a place where students can come, do a lot of independent work specifically on their coursework towards graduation, and then be done with graduation, leave, and go engage in a job or in a junior college or apply to college somewhere. We do have a need for a non-traditional setting. The Blended Academy will also provide a place for approximately 100 students who are academically successful, but because of their disengagement, have increased absences and some discipline issues, may not want to attend the high school. Therefore, they will also find a home at the Blended Academy. And finally, we will have space for our ACAP program. ACAP seeks to recover students who have dropped out of high school. This again is a program that's currently being offered at the high school, but not with the success that it once had when it was apart from the high school. The Blended Academy, in essence, will bring together the students at the 8th grade that need to be retained and provided focused one-to-one interventions, provide a non-traditional setting for high school students who are disengaged, who might have had increased absences and some discipline issues, but are academically successful, and finally, a place where we can recover those dropouts. The Blended Academy is a tremendous investment that will ultimately reduce students without diplomas and prevent distractions at the high school. We're entirely excited about being able to provide this innovative program that already exists in so many parts of the state. Over the past few years, the state of Texas, like many states across the country, have focused on improving how students are prepared for college or the workforce. We have to contend with the reality that a lot of students do not go to college, yet they should leave high school with some skills where they can be gainfully employed at a decent wage so that they don't become a burden on the community. The state of Texas, in their infinite wisdom, has called for school districts to provide certification programs where students can graduate high school and be ready to enter the workforce. At the same time, they've asked us to do a better job in preparing students for college, for those that do choose to go to college. Therefore, here in Del Rio, we are implementing, first, the early college high school, where students can enroll in college courses beginning their freshman year, enroll in rigorous courses that will ultimately prepare them for that challenging coursework when they get to college. The early college high school will allow students who choose to enroll in that program the opportunity to gain up to 60 college credits before they can graduate high school. This means that they can have their freshman and sophomore year completed at no cost to the parents. Then they can complete their bachelor's degree 2 years after that, whether they choose to go to Angelo State, Texas A&M, UT, or any other school. This investment is a strong investment in your child's future. Next, I want to talk about the CTE Magnet School, which we are building at the Old North Heights location on 10th Street. The CTE Magnet School will allow us to continue to provide a place where students can engage in electrical trades, automotive, construction, welding, and our Project Lead the Way, our engineering program. The state of Texas, again, has focused on what they call STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. This place will allow for our engineering students engaged in Project Lead the Way to have the appropriate facilities to continue their program and then move on, as well as providing a place for students in electrical trades, welding, and other places to earn certifications so that upon graduation from high school, if they choose not to go to college, they will be ready to be gainfully employed. Another benefit of having the CTE Magnet School and the early college high school is that these programs, because they are apart from the high school, will keep the enrollment at the high school at a minimum. They will still be part of Del Rio High School. They will still be able to participate in band, athletics, or any other program they choose to, still be part of that Ram Pride without the need to have, for example, 2 high schools. We're excited about these programs and look for our students to start benefiting from them immediately. Some of you may have noticed by the picture on the early college high school that this initiative will be located at the current administration building. This is a perfect site as it is in close proximity to the high school and the junior college, so that students can coexist between Southwest Texas Junior College and Del Rio High School. This also provides us the opportunity to move our administrative building to the old Del Rio High School, old middle school. Some of you may have attended there in high school. Some of you, like myself, may have attended there as middle school students. The 8th grade, or Old Del Rio High School, is a beautiful building in the heart of downtown Del Rio. The current renovation that is underway will allow for all our administrative offices to move to the downtown area, thus freeing up our existing admin building for the early college high school. It will also allow us to have a place where students can perform because, as a lot of you know, the stage at Del Rio Middle School or Old Del Rio High School is the largest, most beautiful stage in our entire community. The seating capacity will allow us to have our band performances there, our fine arts performances such as choir or theater arts, in a state-of-the-art facility, as well as so many other staff development opportunities or opportunities for students to display their talent. We are very much looking forward to this program coming online within the next 8 months. The community of Del Rio has been blessed to have a wonderful partnership with LAUGHLIN Air Force Base over so many years. LAUGHLIN provides not only for the economic development of our community, but also provides for some diversity as many families come from so many parts of the world. We want to expand on this partnership by building a STEM elementary magnet school at LAUGHLIN. First, that will allow us the opportunity to provide a different program for elementary school age students looking for a STEM program, science, technology, engineering, and math. Second, it will also provide for the reduction of some of our overcrowding elementary schools. And finally, it will provide some stability for military dependent students who so many times travel from one school to the next, sometimes as many as 2 schools in 1 year. We are hopeful that the process will continue and that we will have a science, technology, engineering, math magnet school at LAUGHLIN Air Force Base where some of our civilian students can participate as well as military students. We are really excited about this program and even more excited about the continued partnership with LAUGHLIN Air Force Base. Those of us who attended high school in the mid-80s might remember that back in those days we did not have, for example, volleyball, we did not have soccer, we did not see things such as elementary track meets, and we also remember not having the success that our programs are having today. For example, our cross-country programs continue to be workhorses at the state meet. For 11 years, they've had a presence at the state meet. Our football teams have gone 3 and 4 games deep in the playoffs. Our soccer teams have gone 3 and 4 games deep in the playoffs and continue to get better. This year, our boys soccer team lost to the eventual state champions in a very close game. Our programs continue to get better, yet our facilities have slowly gotten better, and we're not quite there. So we do have a need to improve upon some of the facilities that our students have. I want to begin with just showing you a brief clipping of our tennis facilities that have improved, yet there is no restroom or concession stand. So when fans come to see the kids participate in tennis, which has been growing tremendously and has had a whole lot of success, even winning district championships, when the families come visit, there isn't a place for them to go to the restroom. There isn't a place for them to have concessions. They're out there in the sun the whole day. We do have the need, if we are to have these programs, to provide for them. Therefore, we are almost done with the construction of a concession stand and restroom area that is being located between our tennis courts and our baseball courts. We're happy to be able to provide a much needed facility for students and coaches and parents who participate in tennis and baseball. Next, I want to talk about Walter Leverman Stadium. Walter Leverman Stadium sees a lot of increased facilities. Just a couple days ago, we saw thousands of people show up to graduation. I would venture to say probably more than I have ever seen. Yet, our restrooms for many years have continued to be very small facilities, unair conditioned. As we go and we compete in places like San Antonio and Laredo, we see that they have improved their facilities. It's much needed here in Del Rio, and now I can proudly say that over the last year we've engaged in construction that provides for new facilities. So when parents come to see their band students or the football students participate in those Friday night light activities, when they come to graduation, when they come to those track meets, when they come to the elementary track meets, when they come to the soccer games. They will have facilities. We're very pleased with the progress that has been completed to date. We're very pleased with the opportunity to be able to provide for our community, for our students, for our coaches, much needed improved facilities. And we look forward to, in the very near future, being able to host track meets, tournaments that will not only provide opportunities for our students to participate in, but also provide income for our community as people travel from out of town. These are all programs that are designed to enhance the experiences that our students have, as well as improve the quality of life here in Del Rio. We look forward for your continued support, especially as we move forward to the next stage of development in our community.